Si usted no habla inglés, debe estudiar al servir como misionero, ya que será para usted una bendición en su misión y en el resto de su vida. El aprendizaje del inglés le permitirá ayudar a edificar el reino del Señor de formas adicionales y será una bendición para usted y para su familia. Memorice el vocabulario y use tarjetas de memorización durante todo el día para recordar lo que memorizó con su compañero.
On EnglishConnect 2, we're on Unit 3, Lesson 10.2. And what we did was we split the activity, this particular part of 2. So on Activity 6, what do you do on the weekends? Let's read it. Think about what you do on the weekends. Read each question and write a sentence in response. What do you always do on Friday? I always wake up in the morning. Okay. And we'll go through these really quick. Example, I always eat lunch with my sister on Friday. Okay. What do you always do on Friday? Okay, there we go. Think about what you do on the weekends. What do you do on the weekend? Read each question and write a sentence in response. What do you usually do on Saturday? I usually do the laundry. But that doesn't mean you always do it. Doesn't mean you never do it. Doesn't mean you sometimes do it. You usually do it. No, it's stronger than sometimes. I usually go grocery shopping on Saturday morning. Okay. Think about what you do on the weekends. Read each question and write a sentence in response. What do you sometimes do Saturday? I sometimes wash the floor with my little girl. Sometimes wash the floor with my little girl. All right, there we go. What do you do sometimes? I sometimes clean my house on Saturday. Okay, well, that's cleaning their house. Think about what you do on the weekends. Read each question and write a sentence in response. What do you never do on Sunday? I never miss church.
I never shop on Sunday.
Okay, well, Sunday because I never miss church. All right, wifey. Next one. Example. What do you never do on Sunday? I never go shopping on Sunday. Okay. And some people never go to church on Sunday either, and that's what we hope changes. Using frequency phrases. Study the chart. I dance. Let's go. I dance every day. You watch movies every Monday. We go out with friends every weekend. They dance, watch movies, and go out with friends once in a while. Okay? He dances every day. She watches movies once a week. She, or he, let's go with he goes out with friends once in a while. That's how he does it. Okay? So now we're going to use these. Example, I always, these are frequency phrases. I always visit my grandmother on the weekend. I visit my grandmother every weekend. Do you know what a grandmother is in the United States? With a grandmother
is a mistake. They goofed up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a something. Okay, there we go. Okay. Go ahead. Read each sentence. Each sentence, rewrite the sentence using a frequency phrase. Here's our frequency phrases. We've already gone over them. Every day, every Monday, every weekend, every once a week, once a month, once in a while. Frequency. Those are frequency phrases. I usually have lunch with friends on Fridays.
But we're rewriting the sentence.
She sometimes, almost always, how do you want to say it?
She sometimes has lunch with friends.
Okay. That works. On Fridays. Saying I usually have. So we're going to rewrite it right to not quite as often as usually. I usually have lunch with friends. Example, I have lunch with friends once a week. I have lunch with friends every Friday.
Okay, what we did was we changed the pronoun. We didn't change the frequency.
Right. Okay.
So we messed up.
It's okay, though. It's okay. All right. Read each sentence. Rewrite the sentence using a frequency phrase. I always clean my kitchen on Wednesday. I always, they want us to rewrite that how?
Use a different frequency phrase.
Okay. I usually clean my kitchen once a week. There we go.
Clean my kitchen on Wednesday.
Kitchen.
Or
It's okay.
once a week.
Okay, good job. I like the answer. Big clap. I clean my kitchen once a week. I clean my kitchen every Wednesday. Okay. Okay, read each sentence, rewrite the sentence using a frequency phrase. Here we go. I work in the morning on Tuesday and Thursday. I usually work in the mornings during the week. I changed it. During the week. There you go. What do they say? I work in the morning twice a week. No, that's it looks like they work in a candy store. Okay, going down. I sometimes take the bus to work. Not always, it's never, usually. So let's go with usually. I usually take the bus to work.
Well, they want you to use the frequency phrases in the box.
I sometimes take the bus once a week. Take the bus to work. I sometimes take the bus once a month somewhere else. Man, I'm so confused on how to really work these things. That's my problem. All right. I'm more into reading them. I want my voice to get out there, my pronunciation, the conversation. I'm not trying to answer a question. I usually go to the beach the last weekend of the month. The last weekend of the month, I usually go to the beach. Okay, well, that means he usually has the end of the week off. Go ahead and write your answer. Trying to think of some way I can fun this thing up a little bit. So he goes down there with his one little kid, and they walk on the water's edge until a big fish comes along.
I go to the beach once in a while. I go to the beach once in a while.
Okay. So they usually, that is what they do, and they like it. They like seeing the fish. Okay? They go to the beach once in a while. I go to the beach once a month. Once in a while, that's not even one of the things.
Well, that's what I said.
Okay. Okay. Rewrite the sentence using a frequency phrase. I always go dancing with my friends on the weekends. I always go dancing with my friends on the weekends.
Okay, I go dancing with my friends. How often?
Once a week. 3 times a month.
Does it say
Once
that?
once in a while.
Once in a while.
Frequency phrases. Every day, every Monday, every weekend, once a month. I go dancing with my friends every weekend. Speak how often you do each activity using a frequency phrase. An example. Oh, these are pictures that we use in our thing. Okay, what is it? I usually study when I'm at lunch. There we go. I always exercise in the morning. I sometimes cook dinner late. How do I do?
Great.
Good job. Okay, you can do this one. Speak about how often you do each activity using a frequency phrase.
I eat breakfast before 7 a.m. every morning.
Okay?
I go to work at 9 a.m.
Okay?
during the week. After work, I sometimes listen to music.
Does he have earbuds on or something there? He does.
Yep.
Oh, they got little things. Is on a cord. If they're on a cord, okay. Speak how often you do each activity using a frequency phrase. I sometimes go to dance festivals.
Okay.
I eat lunch. Okay. Speak how often you do each activity using a frequency phrase. How much time have we got? Watch TV. I always watch TV to see the news. I always go to bed on the weekends early. I go home. Once in a while I go home for visits after college. There we go. Those are frequency questions. But we can go, let's go ahead and pass on these, honey. We got enough of them. Honestly. Yeah, just click through them and let's take us to thing. Listen to the conversation, answer questions out loud. What does Daniela do for fun?
Daniela, what do you do for fun?
I go dancing every weekend.
Every weekend? Wow, so do you play sports as well?
Once in a while, I play basketball.
So, what does Daniela do for fun? She goes to the beach. Isn't that what it said? Go ahead and
No.
play it.
I'll play it.
Below that. There, the answer. Yeah, play that.
Daniela goes dancing every weekend.
Oh,
She always goes dancing on the weekend.
she doesn't go to the beach?
No, no beach. I don't think you were listening.
I wasn't listening. I was not listening. Okay, go ahead, answer. Let's hear this answer. How often does Daniela play
Daniela
sports?
plays basketball once in a while. She sometimes plays basketball.
Once in a while, sometimes. Okay. All right. They can listen to these. These are good ones for them to hear. Okay, right there. Bob says, after every meal, we eat a tortilla. We put a lot of honey on the tortilla. That's kind of different. Sometimes they relax. They play cards. They watch TV. One astronaut sings songs and makes music videos. Wow. They usually sleep in a sleeping bag because they don't want to float. The sleeping bags are attached to the floor. That's a good idea. Once in a while, they take a shower. It is difficult to take a shower. The astronaut floats. The soap floats. The water floats. That's why I love gravity. Sometimes they look out the window. They see our beautiful Earth. They see the sunrise every 90 minutes. Do you want to live in space? No. All right. Here we're going to put those words in. Read each section. Write the frequency word or phrase that correctly completes a sentence. Choose from the words given. And again, you guys can do this. Let's read all these words first. Never, every morning, usually, every night, always, sometimes, and every